Jerome ji, my next question is for you. That what has your personal experience been in cases where different communities are involved, and how have you seen the police respond to interfaith disputes in Bharat?
Being a citizen of this proud nation, what I've observed all through my life is this. Right from the constitution, the way constitution is built, it is purely pro minority. uh, the minorities, especially the two Abrahamic religion, have milked adequately from the constitution because it's purely the constitution is pro minorities. If you look at the right to religion, uh, it actually gives a second hand treatment to the Hindus. In fact, I've been championing the idea of re-looking at the whole right to religion context and the whole gamut of how it is being built, the privileges that have been given to the minorities. And the minorities, especially these two minorities, have thrived and thrived on the bed of persecution, on the bed of victimhood. If you observe any of these in the cases of these two minorities, especially if there is some kind of a case that goes to the police or to the judiciary, I think they've been given a much better pedestal to be accommodated, to be heard, and to be scrutinized. Now, when I come to these kind of persecution cases which have been trumpeted in the media, both India and in the international media, what I wish to enlighten everybody is this: these are half baked cases. These are cases which are not persecution, but they've been used, camouflaged, they've been molded to be cases of persecution. Also, what needs to be understood is this: I can give you specific cases where it has been called out in the media, and the politicians have sang a song of Christian persecution, but it doesn't linger. Because why it doesn't linger is this: because when the police actually investigates these cases, there is no communal angle in it. Let me give you throw an additional light. For example, Mangalore in Karnataka is a state where there is a lot of talk about persecution that happens. I remember a very specific case which stole the limelight of both India and in the international media, where it was, if not one, at least a couple of cases. One such case is this, where it was alleged that a window pane of a church was broken. Because of a window pane of a church was broken, it was alleged by the whole church, and the politicians joined to condemn that this was an act of communal violence. But later on, when it was investigated, it was understood, it came to the notice of the public and the politicians and the police and everybody, that certain children were playing cricket and the ball had hit the window pane and the glass had broken. Now, the initial damage was done. After that, nobody investigated it. Nobody actually went back to the media to clarify it. Like that, there have been several instances which are cases which are hollow, half-baked information, which is actually peddled well. I also wish to add to this: there is a well-oiled machinery both in India as well as especially in the United States. In India, there is one organization called Persecution Relief, which actually I did read the news recently also, even in this particular case, where the cases that have been highlighted are generated by the Persecution Relief. Persecution Relief must know that, you all must know that it is an NGO which keeps manufacturing these fake narratives, and then it supplies this to the United States and other international organizations. If you see all the international organizations, they've been quoting Persecution Relief, and Persecution Relief is the one which is manufacturing all these fake narratives. Unfortunately, there is the government or the police has not actually investigated or got into depth of these cases. So, as far as the administration is concerned, I think we as Christians or we as minorities have any day a better chance to stand up and ask, and we've been heard more than one. The reason there is no action is this because these are hollow, debunked cases.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.